Hello one and all, this is Soulful Lordy, James Bullock, once again with another video game first impressions. This time around, Devil May Cry 5 demo, exclusively for the Xbox One. Now of course, this is the preview of the new Devil May Cry 5 game, which is set to come out in March. DMC5 demos. Hopefully the PS4 will get one as well, but right now, exclusively for the Xbox One is this demo. That's one thing about this demo. You can finish it if you're decent enough at handling the mechanics, 15 to 20 minutes tops. And when it comes to the mechanics, one of the biggest things, the newest implementation when it comes to this game, when it comes to the overall Devil May Cry series, is the Devil Arm. Now, the Devil Arm is exclusive to Nero, who is not only Dante's brother, but the character that you play with in the demo. And the Devil Arm has several unique features depending on which Devil Arm you have. In the demo you had the Overture Devil Arm, which was more of a trap setter, and then you had the Gabira Arm, which is more of a weapon-based, attack-based arm where you can explode. And one of my favorite things that I noticed in the middle of a big fight was the ability to shoot an energy ray. Now when it comes to these arms, they're at this point in the demo, and maybe overall in the game, once we see the full game, is the ability to only have 4 at a time. And one thing that I didn't really care for was the fact that you can't switch around. It's pretty much whatever you get, you have to use that one before you can use the next one. So if you wanted to use the Gabira arm, you would have to use the Overture arm if that's in the slot right now, before you can use whatever arm you have next. It looked like that you could switch them on the fly in the middle of battle, but that's not the case, and maybe that's something that changes. When it comes to the hack and slash action, it's Devil May Cry through and through. Maybe not the old school Devil May Cries, maybe not 1 through 3 in the same finesse and speed from the perspective of comboing and of course the ranking system. It's all there, and it's made even better with such implementations as the Devil Breaker, which can be something of a tether and a knockback, a pushback. It's a very unique idea that if you mix it in with your shooting and your hacking and slashing, can create some incredible combos. One of the best things for players that haven't played at all or haven't played in a while when it comes to a Devil May Cry game is the auto combo function. You can either activate it or deactivate it in the middle of a battle or outside of a battle. And it creates this scenario where you can pull off these impressive combos without trying that hard. But of course it does penalize your overall ranking in the end. The auto combo system also makes the smaller enemies, the ones that you fight at the very beginning of the demo, incredibly easy. Now when it comes to the bosses, and we got one in this one, the Goliath boss. The arena opens up as you do more damage to this giant beast of a monster with 2 mouths that will literally eat cars and spit them at you. It's one of those things that, just like any Devil May Cry game, once you start learning the patterns, you get used to how to react, how to dodge, what's the best way of staying away. In the case of the Goliath, one thing I did was use the charged shotgun and just shoot off rounds as best I could. I noticed as the arena opened up, the camera necessarily didn't. And there were moments where the camera wouldn't fully rotate as I would have wanted it to. The camera kind of got 3/4 of the way and then it gets stuck. I think that's a very bad implementation, very bad design, because of the fact there were certain moments where I was trying to search for health orbs or another Devil Arm. And sometimes I would even run into a health orb when I didn't want to. And it would actually cost me in the end. And one of the things that I felt was kind of odd was the inability to even see the upgrade system. Nico drives in and introduces you to the upgrade hub section, but you don't see any ability to upgrade. And I understand that might be teasing a little too much, or they might be switching things around last minute, but it's just one of those things that it felt like they teased us with it and we have no ability to upgrade or check out what we could upgrade with Nero. Overall, very impressed with the flow of the game, very impressed with the speed of the game, the heaviness of the hack and slash gameplay. I'm impressed with the Devilong. I'm impressed with the enormity of the Goliath boss battle, which I'm assuming is one of the earlier battles in the game. So there you have it. This has been so overlordy. James Bullock with another video game first impressions. Devil May Cry 5 demo, exclusively for the Xbox One. Now, if you don't mind, I have to watch a giant beast spit fireballs at me, and then I have to dodge, and then I have to insult him, and then I just have to shoot him. And of course, once I get my final letter grade, I will have no choice but to shout, "Oh lordy!"